Doctor, how's my father? I came as soon as I got your call.
John, your father collapsed earlier today and was rushed here. He is in critical condition. We suspect he has an aortic dissection. It's a tear in the inner layer of the large blood vessel branching off the heart.
An aortic dissection? But he was fine just this morning. No signs of any health issues.
I understand this is a shock. These things can happen suddenly, without much warning. Unfortunately, he needs urgent surgery. It's a complex procedure and requires immediate attention.
How much is it going to cost?
The estimated cost is around $15,000. I know it's a staggering amount, and the time is very short.
15,000? That's way too much. I don't have that kind of money. Not on such short notice.
I completely understand your situation, John. It's a significant amount, and the urgency makes it even harder. But without the surgery, the chances of survival are very slim. We are doing everything we can, but we need that amount to proceed.
Why is this happening? He was healthy, no complaints, nothing. How did this come out of nowhere?
These medical conditions can develop quietly and suddenly become critical. It's a cruel reality, but it's one we have to face. Please, try to find the funds. Speak to family, friends, anyone who might be able to help. Time is of the essence.
I barely got enough to get by myself. And now this. My dad doesn't deserve this. He's always been there for everyone. Why now? I'll do everything I can. I'll find the money somehow. Just keep him stable. Please.
We'll do our best.
What's happening to my family? First Mom, now Dad. It's like some curse hanging over us. Less than 4 months since Mom died of that mysterious illness, and now this. Dad, in the hospital, fighting for his life. Where am I supposed to find $15,000? I don't have anyone to turn to, no money stashed away, nothing. We have always been good people. Why is this happening to us? How much more can we take? Every time I think things might get better, it just gets worse. Mom didn't deserve to suffer like that, and now Dad's on the brink. Why is life so cruel? Why us? What did we do to deserve this? I feel so helpless, so powerless. No help from anyone, no money coming from anywhere. It's like we're cursed or something. God, if you're there, if you're listening, we need a miracle. I can't lose Dad too. Not after losing Mom. This has to stop. I need a break, a way out of this nightmare. I've been strong, I tried to keep it together, but I'm at my breaking point.
You should have seen the look on John's face when he found out about his father. Priceless. This family is falling apart perfectly, just as we planned. Soon, all the properties and land will be mine.
You've played your part well, Collins. But there's one more obstacle you need to overcome.
What obstacle? I've carried out all the tasks successfully.
John's father won't succumb easily. He's protected by his son's strong spirit. John's resolve and determination act as a shield, making it difficult to eliminate his father without first dealing with John.
Explain. I thought the stress and pressure was supposed to be enough.
John's spirit is resilient. It's not just the stress that binds his father. There's a deep spiritual connection. To truly bring his father down, we must first weaken or distract John.
I'll do whatever it takes. I've come too far to let that boy ruin everything. If it means using the same methods that caused turmoil in the rest of his family, then so be it. I'll deal with him quietly, just like the others.
Good.
We'll start immediately. We'll turn his life into a nightmare until he's too weak to protect anyone.
to the downfall of John and the complete ruin of his family. Soon, the properties and lands will be yours, and nothing will stand in our way.
John, I'm afraid I have some disappointing news.
What is it, sir?
The board has decided to promote Danielle and Rachel to the top positions. I know you were expecting this promotion, but there's nothing I can do. The decision is final.
But I'd been here for years, Mr. Thompson. I'd worked harder than anyone else. This promotion was my only hope to pay for my father's hospital bills. I don't understand why I keep getting overlooked.
I know, John. Believe me, I do. But the board has their reasons. They see potential in Danielle and Rachel. I try to argue your case, but my hands are tied.
This was my last chance. My father is in critical condition, and I don't have the money to pay for his treatment. How am I supposed to explain this to him?
I'm so sorry, John. I wish there was something I could do. You're a valuable employee, and this decision doesn't reflect your worth.
It's not just about the job, Mr. Thompson. It's about my family. My mother died a few months ago, and now my father is in the hospital. I had given everything to this company, and this is how I'm repaid?
I know it's unfair. Sometimes, life just doesn't make sense. But you're strong, John. You've survived this long. Don't lose hope.
I don't know how much more I can take. I had given them everything. Years of hard work, dedication, late nights. And for what? Just to watch others, less experienced, get the promotions I deserve. Every single time. What more do they want from me? I can't keep doing this. I can't keep hoping for a future that never comes. My father's lying in a hospital bed, fighting for his life, and I can't even help him. What kind of son am I? I promised him I'd take care of him, that I'd find a way to pay those bills. But how? When every door keeps slamming in my face? It's like the universe is laughing at me, mocking my every effort. I'd lost my mother, and now I'm losing him too. And for what? So some board of directors can play their little games, picking favorites? It's not fair. It's just not fair. I need that promotion. Not just for me, but for my family. How am I supposed to go back to that hospital and tell my father I can't afford his treatment? How am I supposed to look him in the eye and tell him I had failed? I don't know how much more I can take. Something has to change. It has to. Uncle Collins? What are you doing here?
John, my boy. I heard about your father's condition and thought I should come see you. How are you holding up?
I didn't expect you to know about Dad. I wanted to handle this on my own.
I understand, John. But family is family. I want to help. Let me show you that I care. Bring all the hospital bills to my office tomorrow, and I'll give you a check to cover everything.
Really? That would mean so much to us. I don't know what to say.
There's no need to say anything, John. Just bring the bills, and we'll take care of it. Your father needs you to be strong right now.
I'll be at your office first thing tomorrow. Thank you, Uncle Collins. This means more than you know.
It's the least I can do. Take care, John. We'll see tomorrow morning. Poor John. Just as naive as his parents. They never saw it coming, and neither will he. That cursed money. It spelled their doom. They never knew what hit them. And now, John. Poor, desperate John. It worked once, it'll work again. The perfect trap. By the time he realizes what's happened, it'll be too late. Just like his parents. Everything will fall into place. The debt, the sickness, the misery. They thought it was just bad luck. But it was my design. And now, history repeats itself. Soon, all of it will be mine. The properties, the land, everything. And John, just like his parents, will be left with nothing. Tomorrow, John. Tomorrow, your fate is sealed.
Why do I feel so uneasy about this? Uncle Collins was so kind. But something doesn't feel right. This looks like an open door, but I don't know why there is a restraint in my spirit. Maybe I should pray about this. Seek guidance. Who's that?
John, I've been expecting to see you at the office. Since you didn't come, I was just about to head out and decided to drop by.
Uncle Collins, please come in.
Here, I brought the check. This should cover your father's hospital bills. I'm surprised you didn't come to get it.
Thank you, Uncle Collins, but I can't accept this right now.
What? Why would you reject a harmless assistance? What's going on, John?
I need to seek guidance and pray before taking any help, Uncle. It's not about the money, it's about doing the right thing.
John, you're not a child. You're educated. You should know when someone is trying to help you. What kind of guidance are you seeking? This is ridiculous.
Uncle, I was taught to always ask for guidance, whether the offer seems good or not. I'm not rejecting your help, I just need to pray about it first.
This is unbelievable. Your father must be ashamed to have a son like you. He's lying there, needing help, and you're here talking about guidance. You've learned nothing.
I understand you're upset, but I need to do this. It's important to me.
The blood of your father will be on your head, John. If anything happens to him, it's because you refused to let me help. You didn't even tell me the hospital's location. Remember this day, John. You'll regret this decision.
John, what's wrong? You look like you've been through a storm. John, listen to me. The challenges you're facing are severe, but there's a deeper principle at work here. Do you remember the sons of Issachar from the Bible? They were renowned for understanding the times and knowing what Israel ought to do. It's not enough just to discern what's happening. True dominion and success depend on having the right strategy for the season you're in.
I understand, but how does this help me now?
It's crucial to seek divine guidance. Your situation is like Elijah's at Brook Cherry. When the brook dried up, it was a sign that that season had ended. He had to move on and find the widow in Zarephath. You must seek God for a new strategy. Just because something worked before doesn't mean it will work now. You need to discover what the Lord is saying for your current season.
But how do I find this strategy? I'm lost and overwhelmed.
John, this is where your faith and discipline come into play. You need to engage deeply with the Spirit and ask for the strategy that is custom-built for your victory. Ask God to open your eyes to the formula that controls your dominion in this season. This isn't about conventional methods. It's about receiving a unique, divine strategy that aligns with your circumstances.
But what if I'm not sure if I'd received the right guidance?
You must commit to the sacrifice of consecration and alignment. This means dedicating time to prayer, seeking God's wisdom, and being willing to follow His guidance even when it doesn't seem conventional. The Bible says, "Now thanks be to God, which causeth us always to triumph." You have to receive this triumph by the Spirit. This strategy you seek will be tailored to your specific challenges, your business, your family, and your personal battles.
So, I need to seek God earnestly and trust that He will provide the right strategy?
Exactly. Don't rely on past methods or assume that what worked before will work now. Each season requires its own strategy. Seek God earnestly for the secrets He has placed upon your life. He will guide you to what you need to overcome this storm.
Thank you, Pastor Samuel. I'll pray and seek God's guidance right away.
I'll be here to support you in prayer. Remember, the Lord is your provider and guide. Trust Him through this process, and He will show you the way. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. God bless you.